Spirit, interesting. Add Keeper of the Light to that.
The map play is devastating. If they get to an item or two on Slark, you're running around, you're dewarding everything, you're combo breaking the Magnus.
Oh, well, Crit did walk forward. You might slightly regret this.
Blood Grenade onto 2 as well.
Actually.
Mapochka, he's going to continue on. The Illuminate's going to do a ton of damage to Crit. He's going to get first blood by Collapse, who comes in with the huge rebuke. Cinderin, first blood goes the way of Spirit. So
you'll have to get that on Collapse. Despite that, it's still going to be good sometimes. Actually, Marine and Laurel really going at it. Nice
dead shot, Laurel. He's going to get silenced now. He actually dodges the Blood Grenade. He's going to be able to walk away. Crit finally hits him with that gun.
Very close.
Although the Blood Grenade coming up from Mapochka, now he might be able to get a double kill. Crit able to stick up. Big swashbuckle from Malrine. That is 2 kills for Falcons. Yeah, the 1,000 GPM essentially.
He had like 850 GPM.
I mean, that's a good point though. This is off lane, so do you go for this? I mean, he obviously went for that facet, so you want to farm.
It is. If there is an offlaner that would do a build like this, it would be Amar, right? He's got a reputation for sometimes playing stupid greedy.
Sometimes dead shot is actually disjointed. He gets his ult off the RP to follow though into Malrine's ult. They find the connection. Was really close.
Really, really nice. Amar was level 5 and he knew he was getting 6 from that last creep.
Mapochka, he's going to get caught out now as well. Gets off the dual breath. Ice path as well. Crit coming in, not even needed. Shield crash is enough. Double kill for Malrine.
But Spirit might just want to split push the game. They've Caudle, Ember, and they've killed a mate.
Yep, Snake King has fallen. And of course, we are seeing the recall facet from Rue, as we've been seeing all tournament long. It has been insane. He actually had the Solar Bind one selected, as Laurel's going to show on the wave. Malrine. Smoke will pop. He's going to show himself. Actually, it's a lot of damage with that Diffusal Blade. Trying to get off his ult, but the annoying... Okay, we have the RP jump in. There's the Collapse ult finally going off, as Amar will be the first to fall in this fight. Malrine with the ult. Laurel will get shot by Crit in the end, so it's a 1-for-1.
Diffusal completed will offer him a bit more fighting
bot lane. Collapse in a very precarious spot here. Trying to go on top of Snake King, but with all these TP rotations, it's just going to be his death. Now again, you talked about the Tormentor.
Spirit have had this tournament at 17, right? I think they've basically almost been always been ahead, or at least been in a comfortable position.
Oh, we have the Infest Bomb onto Radon. It's going to pop the ult, attempt to TP out. Malrine, whoa, so close. Not to be though, as on the other side, Amar gets caught off guard and is taken out.
I don't know.
Maybe it was just
consider
like a really
Malrine an absolute master of this hero, so I'm really surprised he didn't find that connection there. But
well, Malrine's going to find another connection. This time from Collapse. He's going to spear him onto the low ground, it looks like. And Collapse is the one taking a ton of damage as Snake King gets off his ult. It'll be a trade.
A lot of stacks on Radon right now, but no ult.
Yep, Skeeter.
Oh, he has ult. Never mind. It got ready again.
He is taking quite a bit of damage, but I don't think Yatoro can stick to him any longer, as the rest of Falcons have come to play.
He infests you, you're like, so what? You just keep doing stuff.
Yeah.
So I do think that's a bit of a problem here. And Falcons need to itemize specifically against Slark.
Malrine, he's infested. They're going to see Yatoro. Permastun is coming for him with the freezing field as well, and down goes Yatoro.
Not missing the drive that time. It's not your traditional, okay, oh, they caught Maiden, whatever, right? He's level 15 now after that Wisdom, so it's a meaningful kill at this point. Also, the death timers will be longer, of course.
Oh,
nice
RP finds 2 as Skeeter is just ripping through them. Rue, he's going to get open wounds, but here comes Yatoro to try to turn this around. Illuminate's going to heal him a bit, but Rue will likely end up dying here. Amar, he's infested. They're just going to use the Nightfall maneuver to get out of here. Back to base they go. Malrine, he's going to pop a Lotus to stay alive. Shield crashes back into the arena as a freezing field from the outside. Can't see anything because of the facet of Mars. They only lose the 1 on Malrine right now. They're going to lose Aegis though. Crit falls shortly after. There's the Infest. Laurel cannot get away. He's going to get Frostbit and beat down into oblivion. Yatoro, Aegis lost. Already at half HP. He is getting eaten up.
He has a lot of
Will
stacks
pop
now.
his ult though.
If he gets reset.
Dark packed away, pounces well, attempting to TP, but the skewer brings him back under the tower. Amar gets the kill. Big fight for Falcons.
Damn. Couple of really sick back-to-back plays there from Amar. Finds the 2-hero RP setup, and then TP's back to, was it base?
Nullifier is next from Malrine. They're going to run into Miposhka, although they see Yatoro instead. Oh my goodness, that is some damage. Whoo!
Can't really put much of it.
Well, they're going to wrap around. This is without Ember for still 25 seconds. Crit would be a huge kill. Hex initiation into the pounce, into the spear, into the ice path, into every single spell. But the infest will keep him alive. And now Crit pops the ult, so they cannot attack him. And the first to fall is likely to collapse. He pops the BKB and gets away. Miposhka gets run down, though, along with Rue. Man, they needed that so bad, as Yatoro already has his BKB on cooldown, as he's going to try to pounce away. Collapse on the other side, it matters not. They lose the Slark, and they're right next to the pit.
Damn.
See how safe they play.
That coach interview from AUI, there might be some truth to it. Like,
what, the country roads?
No, just talking to Slacks just really brings out the best in this team.
Oh, Amar, he's going to use the BKB to take off the searing chains. And Rue is completely isolated. Going to burn down to the Radiance as Skeeter will be able to secure that
nice
one.
Try on the Manta, but
Malrine has his ult. Collapse just dies. That's within BKB as well. Nullifier applies a large, can pop the BKB of his own. Yatoro focusing on the lifesteal. This is still an Aegis lifestealer, BT dubs. Sorry, I know you said I should never say that.
Yeah,
again.
nobody
My
really
bad.
says that.
Might be.
Any ever.
Somebody in the base. Don't have vision yet, but the Manta illusions will provide a little bit of space. Here they jump in first onto the Aegis target. Here comes Malrine with the Rolling Thunder. They're going to use the RP as well onto Yatoro, and he's dead. No buyback. It's up to the other 4 members of Spirit, but they have the permastun again onto the Ember. Laurel drops.
There's no buyback on the Slark or not.
That's true. They don't
know this for a fact.
That one's a gold-related one.
Yeah.
Mar jumping in. He's going to get speared for his troubles. There's the infest. They know that Laurel just bought back. This would be a huge kill. Collapse coming in with the Mars Arena. They are going to finish off Laurel. That's a dieback for the Ember. And now they can pretty much safely say Yatoro has no buyback as Collapse gets solo RP'd and dies. Two remaining members are supports. That should do it for game number 1 as GGs are called. Falcons looking like the old, if you want to call them that, Falcons in this game 1. Really nice.
They have a way of sometimes really leveling up for the playoffs. Now, this is game number 1. There's plenty of Dota to be played, and it's round number 1 of the playoffs. Probably the best game Falcons played all tournament.
You know, such a good game from Falcons.
Yeah,
Perfect game.
9-0-10.
Yeah.
From Skeeter. He completely owned that game. They had no BKB piercing tools. You could see that they try to itemize the...
It's going to be a DK.
Yeah, it makes the most sense.
We shouldn't have been creative. Yeah, we should have just stayed simple.
But
it is a very stable pick. Yeah.
That if DK gets jumped, he will live.
No,
you know?
no, we're right. You're
Fits
right.
the bill. Fits the bill. Do we have a preference in this draft now that we see the full picture?
Win or a game will be easier, but really I don't think like it's easy game.
Absolutely. Well, I wish you guys a easy game because I definitely want to see another game, and we'll go into that game right now with Sunsfan and his friend.
Thank you. Sunsfan here with my friend as Yatoro will die right off the bat. First blood for Skeeter as well, man. So piggybacking off of that, the Ringmaster, we've seen, what was it, Spirit that we saw them play it?
I think Collapse is dead now. If they have any detection, he's dead. There's a Sentry.
Sentry and Rocket Barrage is enough.
And now he's going to die as the wave pushes into his tower. So Rue needs to either pull this wave out and keep it alive, or Sandking gets no XP here and will now rejoin the lane as level 3.
Rue is the
against
core
level
now.
4 Gyro. And Miposhka should be looking to really emphasize that against the Sven. He should probably also be looking to defend
Skeeter
their
just gets it for free, the Wisdom Shrine. It's going to cost Crit his life. Oh, but on the other side, we have Amar. Triple stack of Ancients.
We'll get there.
As Shadow Poison will set up the spear. Miposhka will get the defense matrix activated upon himself. 3 points of Shadow Poison on him right now. And he's just going to get rebuked to the grave. Now Yatoro has to be a bit careful. He's going to use the Stormbolt. Spear will miss as a result, and the play is now over for Falcons. Yatoro will get a couple more right clicks for the road. He has the level disadvantage in this lane as Laurel actually comes in. So there's the Blink Scream.
Sonic
to finish off the job. Nice rotation from Laurel.
If you take that away from them, you're the one running the show. Malrine with a DD. Oh, he's going to get a really good angle here on Radon. This is a big problem.
Yep, dragging until Skeeter's coming as well. The creeps are doing damage, but it won't be the deny. Instead, the Breathe Fire will claim him. Big kill for Falcons.
innovative approaches in some games where you just like, you give him all the credit in the world afterwards. And this is definitely a creative way of thinking about it. Can't say I'm confident that it's
Initiation. I
gonna
think
work.
this was a bait, though, as the defense matrix comes out onto Collapse, as the Wheel of Wonder will hit onto 2 heroes with a huge sonic wave, and the whip to follow. Already 2 dead for Falcons. Laurel, he's going to live thanks to these March of the Machines. And Skeeter, he's in a lot of trouble. Crit will die as well as a buyback from the Jakiro, as Skeeter getting quadruple teamed right now. And he's going to die as well as Amar. He just places down the arena trying to get something out of this. He just ticks away. And Laurel still staying alive throughout all of this. It's a full team wipe and the dieback on the Jakiro.
Oh, so 6 for 1. But yeah, I don't mind the axe thought here either. It's like, I think both ways are good. It's just a different mentality. Radon gonna get jumped though.
Yep, Amar dies on the other side to Laurel, but like you said, it will be a trade of sorts.
It's a good trade for Falcons. They want to slow down this Sven so Gyro can stabilize. It's about to be go time if you want to do that. There's still
Skeeter
ages
wants
on
the
Skeeter.
tier 2. There's the Burrow Strike. They've already lost the tier 2. Whip into the Stormbolt. Already half HP there as the Spear is going to connect onto Yatoro, but the box will save him. Sonic Wave onto 3 heroes, but Yatoro's burning away. World of Warcraft is not going to be addicted to any of these heroes. They're all immune right now. Amar will end up dropping to Collapse. Already 2 dead for Spirit, as Collapse and company will be able to take out the Aegis. One more Burst Strike for Collapse, but he ends up dropping after the fact, and Laurel now on the run. Is it Tormy time soon?
They've got really good vision for this.
They do.
Oh, if Laurel steps to the right to go for the Ancients, he probably won't, but they see him anyway.
Form, they will open things up, and that is a dead Sand King right off the bat. Does have buyback though. Root will have to box himself. Won't do too much. They have the vision, they have the kill. So 2 dead just like that for Spirit. Amar.
He's got
Blink
Blink
is
faster than
soon
Maposhka
up.
does.
He gets the spear off. This is going to be another kill. As the Sonic Wave comes out, Maposhka will force out the arena. But a 3-for-0 exchange here. Does force a couple ultimates out of this, though.
He still had the same angle. So that was not going to miss regardless. Collapse finding crit. There's a Dust. Warp Flare. Oh,
Cover the tier 2. He's actually going to be fine. Disruption. Oh, I say that. He gets hit by a knife. Careful now. Laurel, he wants to go in further, but he gets Dragon-tailed under the tier 2 towers. Radon gets the Stormbolt off with the ult as well. Malrine pops into Dragon form. He is healthy. Snake King and company focusing on Laurel for the time being. There's the Wheel of Wonder only onto the Dragon Knight, doing a considerable amount of damage, but that's 2 supports dead for Falcons already. 3 versus 5 as the cooldown is enormous. My goodness, ultra kill for Skeeter as Radon has to use the Nightfall to get away.
Jesus. Choose for you when BKB's expire.
Rain puts down a ward, gets the vision, but the box gonna mitigate a bit of damage here. Radon comes in with his ult, focusing now on Amar as the Wheel of Wonder being placed at a beautiful spot to complete the supports onto the other side as Radon attempting to round, but he runs into the arms of Mars with the arena isolated and killed. And just like that, it's a 5 versus 4. Falcons can try to reap what they sow. Maposhka, I believe Falcons will just have to settle for the Roche. I mean, they kill Yatoro again, which is huge.
Even if this is all that comes from that, it's still such a massive win because of the specific hero that it is that they kill.
Falcons are still weary, though. They have to worry about the epicenter potentially. As Collapse, he's going to get stunned in mid-animation. He is destroyed. No buyback for him, and Team Spirit. Box comes out with the whip to buy a little bit of space for Laura to blink away. I don't think Falcons are able to pursue her any longer, though.
They'll get
And
Rue.
And disruption into the spear. Another kill for Falcons. Just capitalizing on the positioning.
And then you try to stay alive in fights and make them long enough so that Tinker can start carrying together with the Sven. The question is if you're going to get there in time.
Pops his ult. He wants this kill. Disruption's going to dodge the Burrow Strike. Amar with a nice arena, but there's the Wheel of Wonder trying to counter it. Skeeter pops the BKB, so he's not affected at all. Already Collapse is dead. Radon trying to run off the damage from Skeeter. Remember, he still has Aegis for 3 minutes. Pops the Satanic as well. And that Aghanim's doing work against the tower. Still attacking through stuns.
And that kind of engage is just not good enough. It doesn't even matter if they hit the Sand King stun. The disruption is there. They have to flank. They have to find crit.
Oh my, they wanted to try to find the stun onto Yatoro. They will eventually. Not the greatest of layering as Skeeter getting lasered up. Sonic Wave onto 3. That's a buyback from Collapse as Amar will Nightfall away. They might lose the Gyro Cup here pretty soon. Radon comes in with his Harpoon, trying to finish the job, but he's just not winning this battle. That is a dead Yatoro again. And remember, this is Skeeter with still the Aegis. Dragon Tail from Malrine. Laurel in a lot of trouble.
He
Links back to the north.
Okay,
Skeeter,
still
he's not going to be able to finish it as Amar is coming back on that Mars. Collapse pops the Bloodstone, but gets speared into a box. And eventually, you have to think will die here as the Dragon Tail finds him. Burrow strikes to the south, but it's not enough. Down goes Rue as well. And these buildings about to be ruined. Yeah.
Right, so you are going to find this impact on Tinker if you play it safe enough.
Most of these fights, he's dying first, too. As Burrow Strike is going to connect into the Sonic Wave and the Wheel of Wonder placed as well, but Crit's actually okay. Laurel puts him in a horrible position. He's just getting beat down by the entirety of Falcons.
Collapse almost died to Flat Cannon off to the side.
They're wondering, where is Yatoro?
Yeah.
He's off screen right now. Not
He's
doing
trying
himself
to
any
full
favors.
wrap around to find the Shadow Demon, I'm guessing?
Yeah, there's the box. To delay this as much as possible. The laser's really annoying for Skeeter. He's going to get Sonic Waved. Yeah, there's Yatoro. He gets hexed immediately. Amar and company gonna stun lock him. Laurel trying to help out, but I believe Yatoro is dead.
Game over.
And this game should be done. His courier gets killed as well, so no MKB even is in his inventory, Cinderin. Really sad to see. As the final Mars Arena comes out, ancient, fortified. They are dropping like flies, and game number 2 and the series will go to Falcons.
I was not expecting at the start of this day to be saying this, but Spirit got stomped today.
Yeah.
That's actually really surprising. I thought, you know, Falcons, like we've talked about, sometimes they level up for playoffs and really bring it.
They just utilize their heroes to keep poking down Spirit. So we never really got to see like the triple jump from the Tricore to burst a hero because Falcons were just controlling the narrative the entire game.